should be invited. Alrighty, we are live. Big game for me tonight. As if the Swans manage to lose this, I will be buzz cutting my hair and dyeing it blue and yellow tomorrow morning. I can find any for the dye. My Instagram that does not look good. Now roses. My downturn. Now, oh no, Wincox doesn't look happy. Placed by Harry Cunningham for his first game of the year though. Alrighty, coin toss. Tom Packley in the middle for his 200th game. Wins the toss, kicking the right of screen Swans. Alrighty. Eagles coming off 2 straight wins, Swans coming off the bye, and then the loss to the Hawks at MCG. Charlie Breno needs a big game today, get his confidence up. And here we go. Saturday night footy over in Sydney, Saturday Arvo over in Perth. Get on the way. Both teams need a win. Grundy tap out clean to McInerney, even cleaner. Grundy handball over the top. Jordan Swans go inside 50 first time today, and Corey Warner drops the mark. Rhodes gets the ground ball. Roberts, top of the square. Marty. And my continues. Nope, we're back. Joel Marty, first mark around the corner, directly in front, and he's kicked a goal. Swans to the board first. I'll try to pick the screen now. Someone should say I can't see. With a bit of pain today. Trying to fix the vision here. I'll just be a second. Just let me know when you can see. Someone's just looked behind, getting up there to my phone. Tom tapping. And 200. I think I'm trying to fix the victim now. I can see. I'm going to cut the live and I'll be back in a minute. I'll just pause my camera. Guys, I'll be with you in a second. I'm still trying to work on this. Just reverting to the old camera, filming the screen. Here we go. I think you can. Eagles kicker behind. Can you hear me? Just checking. I'll be a sec. I'm sorry about this. It's a bit unfortunate. Oh. Bice takes nearly a massive mark. He gets the free. He does not get the free kick in the end. I'll just commentate in the meantime. Waterman gets a free kick. Bice went down hard. Waterman finds Graham with a spearing ball. At halfway for the Eagles, Jack Graham. Down the line. Melican comes in from the side, couldn't get there. Mills and Shanahan wrestle, and I think the ball trickles out of bounds. I'm just playing around with my phone camera so I can try to get it working to put the camera on. Switch up the selfie stick. Cripps to Shanahan. Marks on the boundary, 50 metres out. He'll probably have to kick it from 53. Mills has the Shanahan matchup, which is quite interesting. Shanahan puts it to the top of the square, a bit further than that. Harley Reid comes in from the side. Goes through for a minor score. I don't know why my camera's like this. That's really weird. So McCarthy takes a good intercept, gets it out to Cripps. That's Duggan. Puts it inside 50. Waterman. Duff Tyler. My bad. Duff Tyler goes at it again. Ground ball. Tackle by Mills. Cooper Duff Tyler. Rookie pickup. Top 5 pick. Some people expected them to pick him at number 1 instead of Willem Dersma. But they got both. As I've nearly got it here. Won't be the best quality, but it's better than nothing. And apologise for that. There we go. Cooper Duff Tyler. Ball free kick inside 50. I missed what actually happened due to me not being able to organise the tech properly. But nevertheless, he's pick number 4 in the rookie draft. Cooper Duff Tyler from an almost impossible angle. Doesn't get it, goes to the boundary line and runs over. Have a boundary throw in. Is everything good now? Just checking whoever's on the stream. Reid taps it down. Waterman surging through. Thought he got taken high, but it's Swans free kick advantage. Dane Rampy up towards the wing. Kerno's out the back. Charlie's already got one. Bit of a mongrel punt. In towards the path of McDonald. Logan McDonald. Return to WA into the path of Jake Lloyd. And it's a good play by the Swans. Charlie Curnow started well. If you're just joining us, Malcolm Roses Jr. got taken out of the game, out of the lineup early with a apparent calf injury, and Harry Cunningham has taken his spot. Jake Lloyd to kick the Swans third. He has got it. Big goal, Jake Lloyd. The Eagles were pushing, and he settles some nerves. Amadi in the ruck now. Graham trying to burst through, couldn't. Archer Reid gets the handball out to McCarthy, who's had a strong start to the season. Wicks has the matchup with Malachi Champion. He gives it to Sheldrick, then back to Wicks, long down the line. Corey Warner couldn't take the marks, but then he follows up with a strong tackle on the captain, Liam Duggan. The co-captain, should I say. Sheldrick bursting through the stoppage to Curnow. Hits the post out of bounds on the full. Ruben Jimby has the matchup on Charlie Curnow. So the matchup on the big name key forwards. His kicking has let him down in recent weeks. It finds Dersma though. Dersma got it back from Lindsay, and then good kick up the line towards Hoff. Brady Hoff gives it to the running Dersma, to Duggan. Liam Duggan has Dersma again. Couple of disposals in this passage. Touch ball towards Shanahan again, but then tackled by Bice. McDonald taps it down. Heaney clean out of the stoppage. Up towards Amadi. Good presentation in front of the ball. He looks inside, gives the handball to the running Sheldrick. Not a great kick. Finds Tim Kelly with a good intercept mark. And the Eagles look to rebound again. If you didn't know, the Swans managed to lose this against West Coast. I will be shaving my hair and hairspraying it blue and yellow, or dyeing it. I'll see what I find. That'll be tomorrow. As McDonald playing in defence or in the ruck, he takes a good mark over Archer Reid. Logan McDonald returning home from WA finds Heaney. Handball to Blakey. Not the greatest handball from Isaac, but Blakey calms it down and goes on the switch to McLean. McLean, they're very fumbly now, the Swans. Finds it to Roberts, goes up the line towards Corey Warner. Couldn't take the mark. Kelly, clean step, doesn't know where to go with it now, so he just gives it straight to Roberts, to Amati. Joel Amati doesn't look very confident. Taking the mark, 45 metres out. Big angle up against the boundary line. He would have to kick it from 52 metres. Joel Amati for his second. It looks pretty good. Joel Amati kicks his second, and the Swans are out to a 24-point lead. Good finish by Joel Amati. Chad Warner, also one of those WA Swans, bursting out the stoppage. Handball over the top. Sheldrick, quick turn, finds Grundy, couldn't get there. Jai Sarong for his first goal as a Swan. He's got it! Jai Sarong playing off the wing. And Andrew McQualter does not look happy. Just Warner bursting out that stoppage. And handball over the top to Sheldrick. And from there, it's just too easy for them. Somehow Grundy had the Dersman matchup. And Jai Sarong, very good finish. The Swans out to a 30-point lead. But the Eagles have faced this sort of thing before. They came back from 25-point first quarter deficit, second quarter deficit even, against North Melbourne, and now they might have to do the same against the Swans. Tim Kelly goes from the centre square. Dane Rampy just sees it over the line very professionally from the veteran. Sam Wicks had a fair bit of the footy already. Goes up towards the line. Jordan tackle on Tom McCarthy. Maybe he's playing a bit of a tagging role. That's Bo Allen, I should say. Bo Allen up towards the line. Dersma, look at that speed. The young Willem Dersma from 50 out for the Eagles first. He can't get it to go. The Eagles have had some chances, but they just can't convert. Dersma there. Playing off the wing. Kick up the line, finds Jinby. Back to Shanahan, who's playing as a spare key defender, it looks like, just to slow down the run of goals that the Swans have put on. He finds the co-captain Baker. Over to Kelly. Just chipping away at this Swans defence, the Eagles. Ball finds its way to Brady Hoff. No option short, so just going to roost it down the line long. It's not a great kick. Out of bounds on the full. It's pretty impressive that the Eagles, they fill out the stadiums every week. Shanahan goes down the line. Rampy had a couple of bites at it. Finds Owies. First game for the season. Kelly tries to get the handball to Reed, but finds its way. Oh my god, his name's gone. Left my mind. McCarthy it is. Sorry, I don't even know what happened there. This hair might be getting buzzed. It's not looking likely at the minute, but you never know with the way these Eagles have been playing at the moment. Owies tries to get it. Grundy bursting out of the stoppage, the big ruckman. Throws the ball on the boot, up the middle. Shanahan to Hoff. Hoff tries to get the handball over. Finds way to Young. Inside 50 towards Waterman. Can't get there. McCartan will be happy to just see it over the line. The Eagles, they just need to convert. Their kicking, as you can see there, their kicking efficiency has been poor. Wicks almost threw it out, finds way to Reed, tries to find the big ruckman Matty Flynn. Roberts up towards Rowbottom, battles with Sandy Brock. His first game for the year. McCarthy to Baker. Handball to Hoff. Hoff steps around Roberts from 50. And he misses. Another chance for the Eagles. They just can't convert, as I just said. Mills for the Blakey. Schellenberg tackled, put pressure on the handball, and then Sheldrick wrapped up. Willem Dersma for another stoppage. Up forward for the Eagles. Heaney again. Up towards Amadi. Can he take another contested mark? No. Sarong. Been good in the early stages. Towards Kerno, and the ball just doesn't fit for him and it bounces out of bounds. Grundy tries to get it to McInerney, couldn't. Davis feeds it to Kelly. Bit of a grubber up the wing. Mills hits it to Sarong. Mills looks hurt. Play continues. In towards Kerno and Amadi. Amadi couldn't get there. And Papley sees it out of bounds. Callum Mills, the skipper, tough man. So something obviously is causing him discomfort if he's like that. Harley Reid, barely seen him so far. Don't even think he's had clearance. Throws it in. Grundy tries to take it, couldn't. Finds its way to Grundy again. It was smothered. And then Tyler Young, that's a push in the back, wasn't paid. No, it was. To Jamie Cripps, long way from home. Bit of a risky kick, but finds its way to Brock. Playing his first game for the year. Gets it into Kelly. Goes up the wing. Heaney! Put Harley Reid on a poster. That is an Isaac Heaney special here at Optus. The kick lets him down, though. Tries to get it to Kerno. Couldn't. Here's a look at that Specky. Bang! Nearly hits Harley Reid in the face, but takes an absolute Specky. We've seen a couple of those through his career. Ball goes in. Grundy. Was he held? No, he was doing the holding. Jordan playing a bit of a role on Harley Reid now. Jordan to McCartan. Happily. Oh, handball over the top was brilliant to Heaney and then smashed by Sandy Brock. That is holding the ball. They play it on for advantage. Kelly to Reid. Archery, that is. Back to Kelly. And they switched it now to Davis. Inside 50. Kick lets him down, though. Rampy. Playing with the ball. Gets it out. And there'll be a ball in. That should have been holding the ball, or did he get a boot to it? I'm not too sure. But nevertheless, the play went on. We got a boundary throw in now. Grundy, Flynn, good tap. There'll be a boundary throw in deep inside the forward 50 for the Eagles. Minute left in the quarter. Andrew McCalter looking a bit nervous. Coming off 2 straight wins, though, already passing the total for last year. Grundy, good tap to Roberts, just throws it on the boot, clearing the 50. Young, Soccer out of midair, finds Sweetie Hoff. Now Kelly, smothered. And here goes Lloyd. There's 40 seconds left in the quarter. Corey Warner to Amati. Lloyd, over the top. This is the Swans we know. To Papley. He'll play on, give it to Heaney. And then he'll soccer it through, and Isaac Heaney has his first. And the Swans out to a 33-point lead going into quarter time. No, there's 26 seconds left. This is just the Swans we know. We saw so much of in 2024, not so much last year. Just link up by foot and hand. And then it was nearly a bit of a turnover, but Isaac Heaney walks in, kicks the goal, and the Swans are out to a 33-point lead. 34-point lead. .33-point lead. Isaac Heaney, 10 touches, 2 inside 50s, the goal, as you can see in the corner there. Grundy, that should be a crossing the line violation. It is. They're going to pay advantage. No, they'll bring it back. Flynn to the running Brock. Look at the big man going for a run. Tries to find Waterman. The kick lets him down, though. There'll be one last shot for the Eagles to kick a goal. McInerney up the wing, and that will be quarter time. Dominant term for the Swans, kicking 6 goals. For the Eagles, 5 behinds. Isaac Heaney taking an absolute specky in that term. It's Tom Papley's 200th. See you back. We'll see you back here in a bit. All right. McInerney throws it on the boot up towards the 50. Brock drops the mark. Curtino's in there fighting for it. It's Jordan, who's done a good job against Harley Reid. I don't think Harley's had a clearance yet this game. Warner has returned to WA, as I mentioned earlier. Couldn't get the kick away. Harley Reid, again, tackled by Jordan. They are just hunting in this game. Grundy towards Papley. Was he taken high? Umpire doesn't think so. Kelly gives it to Lindsay. Sarong back with the flight. That is courage. Big switch to McCartan. And then the Lizard Blakey bursting out the middle. Gives it to Mills. On the wing. Mills. Composed kick towards Grundy. Doesn't have enough legs though. Grundy with a bit of a risky ball inside. Champion nearly cut it off. And no, that is not a nickname. That is his real name. Malachi Champion. First game of the year for him. Roberts towards McDonald. Couldn't get there. They couldn't get onto it, the Eagles. So Ginby gives it to Duggan. And then Bo Allen just wants to get out and run. Bice couldn't take it. But they give it to Melican. Bice tries to hit it. That is holding the ball. And a good call by umpire Rocco. Are we loading? Yeah. Lewis Melican tackled Jamie Cripps. Big tackle, holding the ball. Swans will go inside 50 again. Long bomb in. To McDonald, couldn't get there. Papley, game 200. Tom Papley. He's got it. Tom Papley, game 200. The smile on his face, ear to ear. And then increases the lead to 39 points. And my hair, I don't want to jinx anything. I don't want to curse the Swans like Dan curses Carlton. But my hair might be safe, guys. Tom Papley. McDonald just did well to bring this to ground. And then Tom Papley does what he does best. And look at him go. The Pap. $200 today, as I mentioned. Grundy, bit of a bad kick. But Allen, oh no, it was free kick to Allen. They throw it on the boot. Reid almost threw it behind him, rugby style. Tom McCartan to Blakey. Was that out of bounds? Well, what's happening? How is that? Okay. I'm going to try not to be biased today. Archer Reid. Up towards the square. The Harley Reid couldn't take it. Not the Harley Reid, just Harley Reid. Apologies. Trickles through for behind, and the Lizard Blakey taking a couple of bounces already. To Rampy. Tries to get to Roberts, but Willem Dersma, who's actually having a game himself, sees it out. Harley Reid has been silent. Don't even think he's had a clearance. Grundy gets the free kick, gives it to Heaney. Probably could have had a bounce, but it's a good kick to Papley, who takes a strong mark over Liam Baker. Gives the handball to Bice, then to Warner. The Swans linking up to McDonald. Great passage of play by the Swans. They've just combined, like the second that kick from Heaney got out, that Swans link up play, as we know so well, just damaging. The Eels don't really know how to stop it. McDonald from 45 never gave it a chance. Lindsay, little kick, not the greatest, but finds McCarthy. That's 50. Harry Cunningham, obviously, not listening properly to the umpire. Gives away a free kick. Harry Cunningham, is he playing forward? Must be in the absence of Malcolm Roses. McCarthy goes inside 50. Melican takes a very strong contested mark. Gives it to Melican. Gives it to Blakey. Blakey takes the bounce. Didn't really have anywhere to go, but he finds a kick up the middle. Harley Reid gone the way. To Dersma. Back to Reid. The young stars combining. Got nowhere to go, Harley. So gives it back to Dersma. Now to the experienced Graham. Back to Harley Reid. Had a couple of disposals in this chain. Tries to get it to Jamie Cripps, but spoiled out of bounds by Dane Rampy. Umpire throws it in. Grundy taps it down. Tries to get it to Wicks. Couldn't. Champion, that should be out on the full. It hit its shin. It's not. We'll have another throw in. Not the greatest of taps from Grundy, but finds his way to Blakey. He received the handball from Rowbottom. And then Melican, sorry, that's the wrong, who's starting to have a really decent game. Finds Cunningham presenting well up forward. His first game for the year. Wants to try go, but can't. No options. So we'll put it in the path of McDonald. Couldn't take the mark. Rowbottom was clean at ground level. So he finds McDonald. Justin McInerney kicks the goal. Swans out by a lot. Swans out by 45 now. James Rowbottom just got a little handball out. McDonald. Then no one's there. So Justin McInerney. Easy finish. Grundy tried to fake out Flynn to give him the cross the line rule. Couldn't though. Then Blakey gave away a free kick to Jack Rape. Finds way to Duggan. Then gives it to Sandy Brock. McCartan was clean. Gives it to Wicks. Check sides it outside the 50. Duggan couldn't take the mark over Lloyd, but brings it to ground. Follows up with a ground ball. Rowbottom's been pretty clean at ground level. Not on that occasion. Blakey gives it to Rampy, the veteran. Duggan following up again. Tackled by Jordan. And we'll have another ball up on the forward flank for the West Coast. Grundy tried to take it out of the ruck. He couldn't. Puts in the path of Waterman, who's been quiet. McCartan's done a good job. Bice gets the ground ball. Gives the handball, puts in the path of Cripps. Gives it to Waterman, who snaps a goal from a tough angle. Couldn't get it there. And now McInerney has it running out of defence for the Swans. Rowbottom tries to find Corey Warner. He couldn't. Corey couldn't take the mark. Gives away a high free kick. No, holding the ball, free kick. And now the Swans out and running. Curnow couldn't get the ball at ground level. And then Shanahan couldn't. That should have been a trip going the Swans' way. No, it was high tackle going the Eagles' way. And now Hoff bursting out of defence. Cunningham was chasing. Young versus old. Schoenberg, new Eagles recruit, playing his first game at home. Finds Jordan, who's done a good job on Harley Reid today. And then Corey Warner, who's had his chances. Finds Bice. Handball down the path of Harry Cunningham. Towards Curnow, couldn't get it. But he brings it to ground. Warner tries to get it out of that huddle, but he couldn't. And we'll have another ball up in the forward 50. That was the free kick. It's probably a fair call. Grundy tries to find Cunningham. Rowbottom clean again at ground level. To Corey Warner, just snaps it into the path of Amadi. Young and Lloyd. Young gets there first, holds it up, and we'll have another ball up in the forward pocket for the Swans. Grundy gets it to Warner. No, he doesn't. Just gives it to McCarthy. To Graham up the line. Owies. Matthew Owies playing his first game for the year. Carlton recruit. They picked him up off season of 2024, 23-24 season. Ball finds its way to Bice. Throws on the boot up towards the 50. Warner nearly flies. Doesn't though. Wicks gives it to Warner. Warner's 50 metres out. To the Lizard Blakey. Playing forward now, I think. Gives it to Curnow. Charlie Curnow. He's got one already. The Swans gun recruit from Carlton. Charlie Curnow going to snap on the left. That's pretty good. That is a very good set shot from Charlie Curnow. Sydney have kicked their 9th goal. West Coast have not kicked a goal. They've kicked 6 behinds. Goals. Zilch. Again, the way the Swans just get out and run, the Eagles can't stop them. It's that simple. That's Charlie's second. Now 51-point margin as Amadi now in the ruck. Finds Rowbottom. Rowbottom scrapping again at ground level. Ball spills out to McCarthy, who just throws it on the boot inside 50. McCartan drops the mark. That's rare. Almost threw it out to Wicks. Wicks follows it up. McCartan finds its way to Melican somehow. Up towards Lloyd. Lloyd clean to Sarong. Gives it straight to Duff Tyler. Now to Owies. Fends off Wicks. On the left, snaps around. Not a great bounce for McCartan. Waterman fighting hard. To Cripps. Duff Tyler. Handball and hope to Graham. Is this going to be the Eagles' first? No. Roberts well done on the goal line. Sees it through from minor score. Kick towards McDonald, and he just wants to play on to Warner. Could have given the handball to Blakey. Instead, he rubs a kick inside the forward 50. That probably wasn't the right option. Now Warner almost takes it from Curnow. That was high. Not paid, though. Finds way to Kelly, and now the Eagles can settle it and bring it out their back 50 calmly. This game could be a whole lot closer. The Eagles just haven't taken their chances. As Kelly gives it to Wicks, who's played on now. Don't think he realises. Does just in time. It's McCartan. Finds McDonald, who's looking inboard. McInerney, nearly a big collision there. Graham. Blakey, clever through the legs. Finds his way to the classy Liam Baker. To Hoff. To Graham. Spears it towards Cripps. Couldn't get there. There will be a lasso. And it will be a Swans ball. No, I'm not buzzing my hair anyway. I said if we got to 200 followers. We didn't. So I'm not doing it. Sorry. I'll put your comment though. Welcome. And here go the Swans again. By streaming through the middle to Warner. There was a free kick. Everyone stopped. Must have been a downfield free kick. So Bice, it's got to come back. Jesus. Bice finally finds someone. Row bottom. Towards Amadi. Brock probably wrestled him out illegally. He did. Joel Amadi going to kick his second, I think. It's impressive how the Eagles pack out crowds week in, week out, even when they're not doing so well. Got to turn around someday, and hopefully this year is the year. Just not today. This is for his third goal. Joel Amadi comes in, and he's missed. Lost the vision. I'll be a second. Champion bursting out the stoppage to Shanahan. No, it's Reed. Takes a very strong mark. Inside 50, and can they go finally and kick their first goal of the game? Getting the vision back now. Are we back? We're back? No, we're not back. Wait, I'll fix it. It still hasn't kicked a goal though. I'm fixing the camera now. I'll be a sec. Young wraps him up and we'll have a stoppage. Oh, we're back. I will be just a second. I've got to sort something out. All right. Eagles go inside 50 again. Blinn couldn't take the mark. Schoenberg finds Hoff. They're going back to go forward here. Sheldrick, good tackle along the veteran Cripps. Ball spills out, finds way to Warner. Shrugs off one, shrugs off another. Chad Warner bursting out. Finds Papley. Can give it to Curnow. He does. Oh, that nearly didn't work, but it did in the end, and Charlie can go kick his third, equal career high, coming up for the Swans. Curnow kicks a goal. He's kicked 3. They've kicked 3.
Is it good that I've been to the toilet a lot? Is it good that I've been to the toilet a lot today? Okay, I'm going to the toilet now.
No, my camera's not working again. My apologies. I'll get the vision back in a minute. For some reason it's not working. Wicks takes a good mark. It's not working, so I'll commentate in the meantime. More tech issues. As Bice spoils, finds way to Grundy. Tries to find Sarong, he does. His ball spills out to Sheldrick. Held up, and we'll have a ball up as the ball goes in towards Duff Tyler. McCartan does well to bring the ball to ground. This champion hasn't kicked a career goal. The champ, not really, but his name is champion. As Jordan running out of defense, Blakey fends off one, gets it to Sarong, who's having a very solid game. Kicked his first goal for the Swans earlier. McDonald on his return to WA sells some candy to the Lizard. To Cunningham. First goal of the year for Harry Cunningham. He's got it. Wasn't even meant to be playing, but he's kicked a goal. I'm still trying to fix this camera. I fixed it. Are we back? Whoever's in the chat, can you tell us if we're back? Type in chat. It's just a good kick from Harry Cunningham. Bit of a wobbler. But it goes through. Swans have another. Kicked a goal. Grundy. Harley Reid tries to fend him off. He does. Fends off McInerney to Kelly, bursting out the middle. Towards Waterman. Can they kick the first goal? They can. Finally, the Eagles are on the board. There's 3 minutes left in the first half, but they are finally on the scoreboard. for round 4. Somehow the Eagles fans have to leave. I mean, I've kind of relaxed a bit. I might get a bit nervous because that was very clean by Tim Kelly. Waterman couldn't get the mark, but it's a good snap, good goal. And are they on their way back? They could be so much more in this if they had converted some opportunities. That was a cross the line violation. Who's it going to? It's going to Brodie Grundy. And that's 50. Harley Reid, he had the ball, dropped it. You have to give, if you have the ball and there's a free kick, you have to give it back to the umpire. But he didn't, dropped it. And 50 meters. Brodie Grundy kicked a goal in most of the matches, I think. I think he's kicked. I don't know if he kicked one against Brisbane. He kicked one against Carlton, kicked one against Hawthorn. Now he's a chance to kick one against West Coast. Brodie Grundy. For the immediate reply for the Swans, he's got it. And the Swans lead is back out to 63 points. That was the free kick, umpire contact, and then just didn't give the ball back. So that is 50 any day of the week. Goal in every game this year. Very good for him. He's averaging a goal. That should be a cross the line violation, or did Flynn get a tap on it? Here's Reid. Can he finally get a clearance? He does. I don't think that will count as one, though. As Warner to McInerney. Here go the Swans again inside 50. Lloyd gives it to Papley over his head, Jinby. Two minutes left. If you're just joining us. The Swans had kicked 11 goals and the Eagles had kicked 7 behinds. Dersma. Big mark by the number 1 pick. And that will be 50 for Liam Baker. Is he within range? Marks at 48 meters, 47 meters. I reckon he'll have the distance. Minute 50 on the clock. Liam Baker. That is a very good strike. Liam Baker's kick to the goal from 53 meters out. And here they come. Are they on their way? One second, just saw something out. That brings it back to 57 points. That's a bit. Sheldrick to Warner. Steps around one. And just the strength to break out that tackle. Sheldrick. It was McInerney. Sarong's already kicked his first goal as a Swan. He won't be able to kick his second yet. Minute 8 left in the first half. Happily. Big kick inside 50. Kerno couldn't get there. Goes out of bounds. Swans 55 seconds left in the half. Can they kick a goal? Ruben Jinby. I mean, Kerno's kicked 3 goals, but he's done a decent job. Ruben Jinby. Grundy. Tahini on the left. Not enough purchase on the kick. Wouldn't have been going through anyways, as Liam Baker takes mark. Sure, Chino. I'll give you a shout out. Hi Ash 21. Heaney's already got one, 17 touches to go with it in the first half alone. This will be his 18th on the siren. Going the regulation drop punt. So it'll be from 50. Oh, he's a bit of heckling on the line. But Isaac Heaney drills his second, and the Swans are back out to a 63-point lead as we go into halftime. I'll see you back after halftime. I'm going to go take a break. My voice is hurting from yelling after all those Swans goals. We kicked 13 of them in the first half. The Eagles 2. So it doesn't look like I'm buzzing my hair. I'm going to have to keep this hair. And that's a very great time for it to pause. No, it didn't. So we'll see you after halftime. And I'm not going to be buzzing my hair. So yay. Right, we're back. This should be working. It's not. 1 second. Should be able to see now. Can we see? Yeah, we can. All right. We're on. You've joined us now. Second half, Swans been dominant. Eagles kicked 2 goals in that quarter. Only 2 goals for. They've been. Reason this isn't working. Try to fix it quick. Apologies for this delay. I've had some tech issues tonight, but we've kept going. I think Isaac Heaney's just kicked his third. But we should be back on here. Just, this is a replay. I think Riley Reid tries to fend off, but gets tackled by Jordan and Lloyd. He needs to prep on his own, and then it's too big and strong. And McCarthy gets a run and jump in it. You know you can't let Isaac do that. And then he's as good on his left as he is the right. And he's got his third. Whoever's on, can you just tell me that we're working? Please. Message in chat. Grundy down to Heaney again. Warner tries to fend off Tyler. Can't. He got a boot to it, so it won't be holding the ball. Then Dersma feeds it out. Almost a throw by Graham. And then McInerney spearing tackle, but it was pushing the back. That is harsh. Thank you, Chino. Another behind for the Eagles. It's their 9th behind of the game. That is shocking. Rampy gives it to Bice. Bice has a bounce. He'll have another. Then a little stabby kick up towards Sarong, who's kicked his first goal for the Swans today. Takes the mark with pressure from Baker and goes inside to Warner. Strong mark. He'll give the handball to Mills. He'll do a big late switch towards Roberts. Handball to Blakey. Blakey from 50. Nick Blakey. Swans have another. No, I'm not keeping the pin, Chino. 74 points. I'm going to end at the end of this quarter because it's boring. No, it's not boring. I actually love doing this, but it's just a bit much. Graham plays on, but tackled by Papley. That's holding the ball. No, Chino. I'm not pinning a thing. But Amadi gives the handball to Kano. Kano's kicked his fourth. The 100's up for the Swans, 80-point margin. It's like not fair now. And do you want to? Should we be nice? Should I put this Eagles jersey on? Should we try and get it on? I need 3 yeses in the chat. If I for me to put this on. Fine, I'll pin that 80-point margin. There you go. I need 3 in the chat for me to put this Eagles jersey on. You have 10 seconds. Chino, I'm looking at you. Chino, I pinned your comment. Give me 3 yeses. Sheldrick, best out of the middle. You know what? No, I'm not putting this on because I can get 3 yeses. He plays on, I think. McInerney could have been taken on. No, he held it up. Vice. To Papley. Lloyd it is. A couple of years ago, Swans absolutely demolished these guys. By 171 points, the Swans kicked 100 points in that same game. Kicked 200 points in that same game. Lloyd, from 50, Jake Lloyd. Just too good. If we get to 140 in this quarter, I'll end it. My hair's safe, so there's like not much that we're really watching for. Some harsh words from Harley's umpire. That's not great. Don't want him suspended next week. Swans are enjoying this now. Why not? Why can't you see? Oh, the Archer Reed, big mark. Genius said we can't see. No, what do you mean? You can see. I'm looking at it now. Archer Reed. From 50 meters out, that'd be a good goal. He's got it. No, has he? No, he's missed. He's missed. Apologies. Chino, I can't do much about it because it's not letting me actually. Is this better? Wait. Tell me if this is better. Is that better? Sheldrick. Goes up the line towards Melican, takes a very strong mark, and now Lloyd's out and running. Sends it inside 50. Papley didn't even jump at that. That was not great. No, Chino, I've given you like 3 shout-outs already. Shush. As I said earlier, if we get to 140 points, I'll end the stream. Cherno with a good smother. Papley taken high. He's kicked 1 already in game 200. Fine. Send me a chat that send me a thing that I'll pin. Say Ghost Swans or something. Say Go Swans and I'll pin that. Papley couldn't kick it. Left it short. All right, there you go. Chino, let me see a gift. Oh, well, Gino, that's going well for you. Grundy has 2 taps at it to Sheldrick, handball inside McInerney. Now it's on down running through Mills. It's a wrong. Now they give it to Robot, throws it to the hot spot. Kicks it to the hot spot, should I say. Lloyd. Warner! Chad Warner, no. No, Gino. Because you didn't gift me. Sarong to row bottom again. The same sort of play towards Papley. Papley. And he's hit the post. Couple of chances now. Fine. You love pass, Gino. I know you do, so I'll give you that one. Can you gift? Said you would. The Eagles get it up towards Davis. I'm trying to get some money out of Chino. Nah, jokes. You don't have to. Duggan. Schoenberg puts it on the boot. He's going to give the hands. But Waterman's there. Jake Waterman, he made his debut against us quite a few years ago now, but Jake Waterman comes in. Eagles have kicked another. They've got their 3rd goal in the 3rd quarter. This is not pretty. Here they come, the Eagles. Never too late. Nah, jokes, it's gone. Game's gone. For them, at least. Not me. Alrighty, let's go. So if the Eagles, let's say if the Eagles get to 50 points this quarter, before the end of the quarter, I'll end it. Or if the Swans get to 140 points before the end of this quarter, I'll end it. Or at the end of the quarter, I'm ending it anyways. So I'm just trying to end the stream. I'm going to keep going though until that one of those happens. They're reviewing it to see if it hit the post. Oh, it's hit the post. No, it's hit the post. They've got 2 goals now, not 3. That is shocking. They'll come back. Poor Eagles. Minnie McCoulter doesn't know what to do. As Mills gives the handball to Bice. He doesn't really know what to do, but he finds a target. The target is wrong. They give it to Lloyd. They look inboard, find Mills. Their run is on now. As McInerney wants to give to Wicks. Does. Wicks sells some candy. Has a bounce from the center square. Sam Wicks. He's kicked it from about 70. He's cleared the line. That's his first goal of the year. He has been unbelievable today. By foot, by hand, running. He kicked it from about 60 in the end. He's had 11 touches. He's kept few players inside 50 silent for the Eagles. I mean, everyone in who's not two goals, so everyone's been silent. But he's done a really good job. And that could be a 6-6 warning against Sydney. There will be. No one crossed the line, but they'll give it to Kelly. And now Dersma. Here's Davis sprinting for it. Hamish Davis. The words up there a bit. Ten minutes left of the stream. Davis. To Reed, couldn't clunk it. To Roberts. Finds Heaney all the way back in defence. And now they have Wicks screaming out of the back line again. Turned the afterburn on there. Goes to a 2-on-1 in favour of the Eagles. Shanahan couldn't take the mark and sees it out of bounds for another ball in. Heaney has a bounce. He can have a second, Isaac. That is not a great kick, but Logan McDonald sees it at the last minute. Hasn't kicked a goal today on his return to WA. That runs. From the house. Donald. From a tough ankle. Kicks it behind. He's got 2 behinds tonight. Tom McCarthy. Exiting defence finds Liam Baker. Marty takes a good mark. He's presented well tonight, Marty. No options, so he's just going to go down the line long. To a contest. Not much of a contest because Grundy's there. Few bites at it, but he takes a mark. Played on now, and he finds Sheldrick. It's a tough ankle for a left, but he's played on. He had a ruckman on him, so they knew just find him and he'll kick a goal. Surely Isaac now. Been reliable tonight. 3 goals. Isaac Heaney, the superstar of the Swans, and he's kicked a goal. He's kicked 4. He's just so good at that. Free kick's going to the Eagles. McCartan strong mark over Waterman, who's kept him. I mean, I was going to say kept him silent, but everyone's silent for the Eagles. Find Roberts. Jordan, big switch to Wicks. And give the hands to Rampy. Well weighted. Great Dane. Just no one's coming at him, so he'll just stand there and wait. And then Wicks again turning the afterburners on. McDonald, Shanahan takes a good mark though. Dersma came off the boot, so if it goes out, it'll be a free kick, but it's not. It didn't go out. £100-point margin. Would be by far the biggest of the year over Collingwood over Brisbane. Brisbane over Collingwood, sorry. Mills takes a good mark, leaning a bit. Because we can't see because this camera. Mills tries to find a Marty or Cunningham, either which, couldn't take the mark. Rowbottom lays a good tackle on Duggan. Warner, no. Brock. He couldn't do anything, so he gives the handball to Lindsay, gives it back to Brock, putting the jet there. The big man's quick. Quick boy. Rampy and Duff Tyler battle, and then Wicks comes in clean. Dangerous kick. Waterman slips over though, so it worked out well. So Wrong puts it on the left, finds Cunningham, and then Sheldrick, is out and running. Good kick to Amadi, who has upset McDonald, who's also presented well tonight. Their key forwards have been playing well. Fine Sheldrick from Roberts. If they kick a goal here, I'm going to end it. McDonald. Could have been held. Schoenberg, that's holding the ball. It is. £101 points. Can they end this live stream? Chad Warner, can he? Chad Warner hasn't kicked a goal. One of these WA Swans from 50 out. Chaddy Warner has kicked it, and they'll be all tonight. This hair stays on. It's not blue, it's not yellow, but the red and white have cemented their third win of 2026. So great win by the boys, and we'll see you next time. I'm looking at the wrong camera. See you next time.